This is Dr. Don McGrath from S.C.A.L.E Pathway, and this is the S.C.A.L.E Pathway Marketing Minute. These are real short lessons of some of the things that we've discovered about marketing to help you in marketing your coach, consultant, expert business. So this is all about writing headlines that grab your ideal client's attention. So it's said, and I think studies show that about 80% of people don't even make it past the headline. Okay, so your headline must grab the attention of your ideal client, your ideal customer, ideal prospect, get their attention so they get to the rest of your great content. So headlines are absolutely critical. And I know a lot of people say that, but gosh, then what? There's just so much to it. Well, I decided to just break this down and make this really simple. If you have ever been to any of our trainings, you know we try to make this simple and prescriptive and step-by-step. So in our research, what we've come up with is that there are six types of great headlines, 6 formats of making great headlines. Obviously, there's probably many, but these are ones that we know work. Okay, we've tested them. We know they work. They are the how-to, the numbered, the guide, the opportunity, the stop, and the call to action headline formats. And I teach an entire class and more than an hour long where I give tons of examples. But I just wanted to give you one example of each one of these things so you know what these are, so that you could start using these six types of headlines in your marketing. Okay, so the how-to. And that blurry thing on there, I just got kind of lazy. This is a slide from the course that I teach. And obviously I don't have time to go through lots of examples. So I just wanted to show you one of the examples. And so that's what that blurry thing is. It's so we don't get distracted by the other examples I have. Turns out there's several different formats that I teach of this, but this is the simplest. This is the easiest. This is the how-to result. So an example might be how to attract your perfect client. How to attract your perfect client, okay? So if someone's looking to attract their perfect client and you say, hey, I'm going to show you how to do this, that would get their attention if that's what they're looking for, if that's what they're searching for. And there's a quality score. There's actually a cool tool that I use, and I actually share it with people who take my class, that you put your headline in and it gives you a quality score. It looks at the density of powerful words. It looks like the length. It looks at all kinds of stuff, and it comes up with a score. Obviously, it's not the end-all tool, but it's something to guide you when you're writing your headlines. I've had people say they use that tool all the time. So if you want access to that tool, go ahead in the comment, say, Don, I love this tool, and I will share that with you. All right, so that's the how-to headline. Another is a numbered headlines. So this is number, adjective, ways to result, and avoid a negative result. So here's an example. 5 quick and easy ways to attract your perfect clients and avoid an empty coaching calendar. So the number 5, adjective, quick and easy, ways to attract your perfect clients and avoid a negative result, an empty coaching calendar. So this has a little higher, apparently for this tool, they say anything above 15 is good. Really good copywriters can routinely write at 30%, but this is that's a really handy tool. So the next one is the guide headline. This is where you're going to share a guide. Okay, so this is the description of the guide to action or result in time. Okay, so here's an example. The complete guide to writing a powerful headline that attracts your perfect clients in 2 minutes or less. Pretty good. So you see the format's really, really easy. And actually in our course, we've got a list of words that fit into the form of description or action, result, adjective, noun that you can plug and play. Obviously I can't go through the whole course, but so I won't be sharing that today. But when you take our course, if you were to take our course, you get more examples, different formats to experiment with, and also those lists of words that make it really easy for you to craft your own headlines. Okay, the next is the opportunity headline. This is it goes the adjective, noun, 2 or 4, action or result, and avoid a negative result. So here's an example. The fast formula for writing powerful headlines that attracts your ideal clients and avoid constantly hustling. Okay, the FAST formula for writing powerful headlines that attracts your ideal clients and avoid constantly hustling. Okay, so that's a pretty doggone good headline. And there are other formats of these that I have in my course, but I just wanted to share an example of each one of these. So that's the opportunity where you're creating an opportunity for someone by giving them a tool, of this, in this case, a FAST formula. The next are the stop headlines, and these are quite good. And the scores for stop headlines tend to be really good. Stop is a great word. We listen, right? It's a command, stop. So it goes stop, verb, these are this, a number, and then the noun. Okay, so an example is stop doing this one thing in your marketing. Stop doing this one thing in your marketing. Okay, that's a good headline. It has a 37.5% quality score. So very, very powerful headline. So that's a stop headline. And then finally, there's the call to action headlines. This is where call to action to result adjective. Okay, that's one of the formats, one of the simplest probably. So an example is use this proven formula to attract your ideal clients rapidly. And you'll see this has a pretty high quality score, 50%. So those are the 6 formats for writing great headlines. So I hope you found this useful. I hope you can I hope you took notes, and I hope you can start using those formats and experimenting with them and playing around with them. And I hope this gives you more of a guide besides, hey, your headline is important. So this is right out of our research. We found that these work. So go ahead and write your headlines. So if you're interested in that tool, go ahead and put, hey, Don, I want the tool in the comments. Also, if you'd like to book a time with me to talk about your marketing, I'd be more than happy to sit with you for a little bit and talk to you and understand where your challenges are in your marketing so we could possibly help you. All right, this is Don McGrath, co-founder of S.C.A.L.E Pathway.